Reservation for Cozy Crafted?
Mr. Crafted. Ah, yes, of course. Mr. Crafted, if you would please follow me, I will show you to your table. What will we be having for supper tonight?
I'll take a bowl of slop.
And for the lady?
Did you want slop as well, babe? Yeah, make that 2 bowls of slop, please.
2 bowls of slop. Coming right up. Two bowls of slop, freshly ringed in-house. Enjoy.
The profile is so complex. The medley of mushrooms coming together with just a subtle note of butter?
I'ma go take a whiz. What should the code word be if I see him? Code word? We don't need a code word. Just say chunks outside. You want me just to say chunks outside? Exactly. Say it just like that if you see him. I do see him. Come on. At least the restaurant looks okay. What's this note? Don't worry, we stepped in and took care of the customers while you were away. Oh no, what did they do to the customers? We let them know their meals were on the house. Oh, phew. Wait, we're always open to buying Sloppa should you find yourself unable to recover from your recent generosity. Warm regards, the Block Market. The Block Market is infamous across SeeMore for owning a majority of the shops in the shopping district. Nowadays, there aren't many shops who are even able to afford starting up without having to go to the Block Market for help, and they intend to keep it that way. I won't make the same mistake I made with the Newport Times. Early in my career, I didn't have much, and I took help from the Block Market to start my newspaper company.
The Block Market and the Newport Times contract. Would you like a reminder?
With this payment, the Block Market will get great positive press from the Newport Times. No expiration date. Little did I know, I was completely jeopardizing my company. I should have never made that deal. How did I end up getting beat up and robbed, owning a newspaper company, and not even being able to write about it? Well, gotta write about something. After that huge financial loss, I'm gonna have to put diamonds on the table somehow. The Newport Times, January 20th, 2025. Issue number 3. Good news and even better stew. 3 Michelin star restaurant Sloppa shocks attendees with opening night marketing stunt. Guests of the establishment report incredible service and a completely paid tab. Instead of a check, patrons were issued a note at the end of their meal which stated everyone's meals would be free of charge, courtesy of the owner. Soup's so good, even people from other servers came to try. Cozy Crafted recounted, still beaming from the recent celebrity encounters. It was mostly nice. I just wish Dio hadn't drank so much bottled water. Anonymous patron. The soup I ate made me go temporarily blind. 4.5 stars. Misty's Mayhem. I enjoyed the in-house ensemble. What I didn't enjoy was hearing Dio sloshing around from all the water. Anonymous patron. Some restaurant goers expressed concern when the owner left unannounced. Coincidentally, the owner of Sloppa is also the CEO, chief editor, head journalist, and receptionist of the Newport Times, and would thus like to provide a response. I would like to apologize for my sudden departure from Sloppa's big opening night. I tripped on one of Dio's bottles cleaning up and had to take care of an injury. Let the focus not be on my, Dio's, mistake, but the newfound success of Sloppa. In partnership with Lions Finskate Studio, the Newport Times is proud to announce Lions Finskate Studio's debut film, Blocky, will be premiering in the coming month at the studio lot. Thank you all for your continued patience. To continue the hot streak of good news, a boardwalk has opened in nearby Seaside City, located down Main Creek just outside the downtown SeeMore shopping district. It is reported that it has an incredible view of Cozy Crafted's lighthouse, who, beside occasionally eating at fine dining stew restaurants and appearing in Bits for Chunks videos, is still missing. The Newport Times will do its due diligence in bringing the people of SeeMore coverage of the news as it takes place. You know where to contact us. Me. Story by Chunkpurse. Edited by Chunkpurse. Let's go ahead and stock these up for our subscribers. One for each of them. And now we need to display the original next to the others. There you go. The first 3 copies of the Newport Times, all preserved on display in my office. I'm thinking, let's go check out this boardwalk I'm talking about here. What boardwalk? What is this boardwalk you're talking about? That's more like it. The boardwalk, baby. Not completely finished, but presentable and walkable. Already coming together with the Ferris wheel. What if we had some attractions on the boardwalk that you could actually interact with? One that isn't just aesthetic. That involves this little number. How did I get that little number, you may ask? Well, first I got these big numbers right here. A little ancient debris armor went into a trial chamber. No big deal. Except, yeah, kind of a big deal. Look at this. Hall of the Century. Goodies out the wazoo. I think I'm gonna use every one of these things. I mean, even the bones, the slime, those are actually huge. I've been needing slime for redstone. The emeralds, might just treat myself to an unbreaking book. But let's craft ourselves a little mace because we need one for the mini game that I'm... Oh, did I just spoil it? I mean, the attraction that I want to build. Let's just craft one of these, Wait. Oh, wait, can I craft it in my inventory like this? Oh, baby. That feels like a flex. Crafting one of the strongest weapons just in my inventory like that. Add wind burst. Let's throw mending on it. This shulker box right here, along with the windburst mace, is all we'll need to get started on this minigame, which I designed myself in creative, based off of a hammer strength test attraction you'd see at an amusement park. Occasionally, using the mace with Windburst 3 will make an armor stand bounce off of the slime, through the string, which activates observers and redstone lamps, depending on how high it is launched. At the top there are bells which only ring if it makes it all the way to the top. Thinking we can use a couple wind charges to get ourselves started here, but basically, Windburst will launch me into the air if I can hit the armor stand from high enough up. Frick. I'm just, you know, I'm only whiffing because I'm a little nervous. Just a little bit of stage fright. I'm usually really good at this. Frick. Okay, sometimes, you know, it's not super consistent. Sometimes the armor stand gets stuck on the blocks. You gotta move side to side a bit. Okay, don't move forwards, though. And we got bouncage. We got bouncage. We got lights. Come on. And we got bells. I mean, I told you it works. Sometimes. This next game is a simple hit the target. Yes, it's really quite simple. Unironically, I watched one Mumbo Jumbo video recently, and I understand it now. Everything. Once I learned a copper bulb was a T flip-flop, it was over for y'all. To break it down for a novice like yourself, the minecart runs over these pressure plate rails, which the observer observes, and then tells the repeater to power the block the redstone torch is on. This makes the redstone torch power off, retracting the sticky piston arm, which pulls the target block away from the bulb. Now, the point of the game is to hit all 3 targets to light the 3 bulbs, within a limited number of throws. You'll hear once the 3rd bulb is lit, the bell goes off, which signifies you won. For now, I have to manually turn it off, which is for immersion, because it's realistic to have someone pretend to stand. A really important part of this gizmo is that you have to hit all 3 to win. So you can see just 2 copper bulbs lit will not set off the bell. It doesn't matter what order you hit them in, it has to be all 3 to hear the bell. I did a twist on the old school AND gate. In this case, 3 redstone torches need to receive power to turn off in order to allow another torch to turn on and power the bell. Does that make sense? I think we ought to put a shell around this motherboard. Snow day, baby. All complete. Fully polished. Just needs an attendant that can't escape and provide us infinite snowballs. And oh, the slow turn staring at me. You're beautiful. Oh, you gorgeous creature. Well, probably ought to hold on to that helmet of yours for you. Don't worry, I'll keep it safe. I didn't mean to put it on. Did he see that? Look, I didn't mean to mock you or... Look, I'm sorry. I think I might have offended him. It was an accident. I was a slip of the inventory. I really didn't mean to wear it. Let's see how it plays now that it's fully released here. Alright. 3 snowballs. Can I make it happen? I still got it, baby. I'm thinking 5 snowballs might be the sweet spot between enough tries and too easy. Man, wouldn't it be great if there was another game on the boardwalk? Boom! Of course, another brilliant design of my own redstonification creation. Again, we need to get all 3 copper bulbs to light by yeeting a select number of items from our inventory into only the hoppers vertically beneath the bulbs. If any other hopper picks it up, you won't get a point, including these moving hopper minecarts. We're only aiming for the hoppers that line up with the bulbs, so this one, that one, and this one. And we're not necessarily throwing them, we're technically dropping them, but it feels like I'm throwing it. I feel like I'm launching this with my arm. I feel like I got a freaking rocket attached to it. Boom! Sometimes you can actually throw it into the hopper minecart when it's directly above it. Kind of a trade secret, just like that. Brilliant. I'm thinking we might need to make it a little bit harder by making it so we have to throw it from farther, right? That felt like it was a little too easy. The hoppers we want to land the items into have a comparator that reads when it picks up an item, which triggers an observer once to turn on the copper bulb above it. The bulbs turn off a corresponding redstone torch. If all 3 bulbs turn on and turn off all 3 torches, the bell will get powered. So, a triple AND gate, just like in the last game. Now, let's make it prettier. Definitely prettier. And honestly, I think it got way harder, too, because of the walls. Let's see. In 5 throws, can it be done? Let me go ahead and turn on the game here. Alright. I got this. I'm the creator of the game. Oh! Still got 4 more shots. Okay, gotta make every single one. Alright, so it's not happening, but let's just see if I can make it. Nope. I think I might be here all night trying this. 3 shots left. Oh, miracle shot. Is this the one? Please, I need to go to bed. I don't know how it made it, but I'm not going to complain. Please. Dang it. Wait. Okay, I made it. Nope. I think it went in 2. I totally agree. That makes so much sense. All 3 hoppers turned on all 3 lights. Oh, I have hitboxes on. That's kind of cringe. A little bit embarrassing. I got really desperate, okay? What if we had one more game? Right? Right? One more. This last game, in my opinion, is the most fun. The objective is to use the slime jumps to get high enough to drop the basketballs into the baskets. The birch trapdoor being the backboard, and the mangrove trapdoor being the rim. We want to drop all 4 items onto the mangrove trapdoor doing this. Now, imagine if you had to do it before time ran out, and you had to make all 4 to win. I've installed an etho hopper clock up top, so we can use a number of items in here to set a timer. For now, let's use a stack of sticks for example purposes. The mangrove trapdoors are now on a timer between being in an open state and closed. We have to get all 4 items onto the baskets so that when the trapdoors close, all 4 items will cross the string within a small window of time. That will activate the observers and light the 4 copper bulbs semi-simultaneously, which is needed to satisfy the 4-way AND gate and ring the bell. Whew. Simplified explanation, make all 4 baskets before the time runs out, and you win. So you can see running through the string can't make you win, can't do it quickly enough to make the bell go off. Just add a power switch here so it's not constantly running. Might be time to go ahead and build the rest of this bad boy. Before we build it, why not see if we can do it in 34 sticks, right? Set the high score. Alright, once it resets. And we're off. Alright, focus, Chunky, focus. You don't have very long. Each stick is less than a second. And boom. Time to spare. Let's go ahead and throw some sauce on these noodles. I want people to be able to access this, to be able to change the stick amount. For default, let's leave it at 41. I feel like that's a good amount of time between being possible and you can make a mistake here or there, right? We want to give the newbies a chance. What do we think of the front? Calling it jump shot. We got the basketballs in here. Let's go ahead and run 41 a try. 41 sticks. I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna wait for it to reset. I'm just gonna start immediately because I'm pretty confident I can do it here. Pretty sure I can even have time for some mistakes. Like, oops, oh no, I'm messing up. I don't know how to play the game. Oh, okay. I actually thought I was gonna be able to make it in time, but look, I've made it on 30 or 34 sticks. I don't have anything to prove. Okay? We all know I'm able to do it. I don't have to prove anything to you. So basically, it's easy and I completed it, and that's jump shot. If you want any tutorials of any of these games, let me know. I'm extremely proud of the designs. Maybe people have done stuff before. I really don't have any clue, but I felt pretty creative and wanted to share these 4 games with you. And I think they really turned out well on the boardwalk. The boardwalk isn't finished, but what happened to my snowman? Tinder. You know what? I bet it was Mad and Swag. I don't have footage of it, but I did start recording when they started fighting. They started fighting because they both suck at jump shot, and I can't help but notice something in the background there. Keep in mind, flame swords, flame bows. Seems awfully suspicious a snowball would be right there. I'm gonna have to get revenge for that. I can't tolerate it. Beating me up is one thing, but killing my snowman? Unforgivable. No, I'm just kidding. But let me know what you thought of today's episode. I tried to do cinematics, lore, redstone, building. I really tried to do an all-in-one. This episode wouldn't have been possible without the help from Dio Rods, Madeofcrystal, Jack Frost Shadow, the B&T, Queen of Drama, Cozy Crafted, Evelyn MH, Misty's Mayhem, SwaggerSMC, MadmanonPc, Cado, and Moose. I owe a huge thank you to them. And to the viewers who are liking, commenting, subscribing, and just viewing as well, thank you so much. It means the world to me. I feel like the episode's running a little long, so I'm going to go ahead and call it here. I appreciate you all so much. This has been Chunky. Deuces.